Testing 1, 2. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right. So let's see what's moving today. Looks like we got GOVX down 14%, huge fall off. AEMD. Okay, Virax. That one had quite a bit of a fall off as well. So let me go ahead and add some of these over here. TMPX MI. Okay, GOVX, Virax, VRAX. Let's see what happened with them today. RDBX up 16%. What is this OTRK? That thing going crazy there. Not a whole lot of volume on it. All right. VR, RDBX. Virax continue to rip up. Crazy. Tesla. Nothing in the high floats is just crazy high. Everything's under 5%. A lot of these oncology and biopharmaceuticals are hot right now this morning, but we want to see something compete up here. GOVX is the biggest mover and is moving to the downside. 71 million shares traded. Next one is AEMD, also red, huge volume on it. TBLT going back red on the day as well. VRAX pumping up again, 150, almost 150% up on the day. MRAM, what are you guys doing out there? Nothing. And RDBX. Now, I thought RDBX was a movie company. Am I tripping? This communication services stock jumped 149%. Why Celiad or Celiad Oncology is trading higher over at 31%. I thought RDBX was a movie company. I need to go and check them out. Man, those meetings lasted a long time today, but we got a lot covered. So all worked out. Monday morning, you know, Monday is always one of those days that I'm like, this could go either way. I may or may not get a chance to stream. Okay. So as of now, GOVX is continuing to pile down on the day. I think I'm gonna end up watching VRAX. It doesn't look too good right here, but for some reason it got a, and this one has the Celyad news as well. So Celyad could, I don't know what Celyad is. I gotta go look that up. Virix Biolab shares halted to the downside, shares up, down, whatever, but no real news behind these moves. Up 140 something percent though, which is insane. So yeah, RDBX is still trash to me. OTRK, I'll add that one to the watch as well. It's $1.50, up 127%. OTRK. That's crazy. Mondays, man. Mondays are days that you do not want to FOMO into trades, especially the ones that rip huge like this. They have to come down and solidify a bottom. Let's see what this thing is. Not really getting much trading through there. All right, let's jump over to Street Smart Edge. OTRK, $1.50. Stop down here to $1.30 on that last one. 20-cent little rip there. But man, that thing is up, up, up. Back up here towards the 150s. We see a little bit of resistance. We'll see if it'll come back down. 30 million shares traded on it though. Definitely has quite a ways. Came from the 70 cents up to the $1.54. And what is the news for this thing? Nope, just a bunch of halts today. Look at this. No news on this. What is going on? So that may be a dangerous one as well. It may not even return to the highs. Needs some kind of catalyst. Virax coming on down though. Coming back. Look at this huge rip here. So I mean, kind of glad that these things did this, because what I'm looking for is a recertification of previous lows. So let's say if it hit this 785, I want to see it get up and fail back to this level before I'm looking for entries. And on these, they never did give those types of moves. They just kind of went very unpredictably. EBY, Bed Bath and Beyond, only up 6%, just popped up there. I gotta get these. I gotta put these new scans on the site, man. I've been so busy. Gotta go over there and do that site editing. Yeah. Let's also look at this volume here. Volume 2 million shares, around 2 million shares, but it is a cheaper stock, so that's expected for it to have that high volume. OTRK. Could it come back down here and get bought up off this 125 level? Would be my question. But it's looking like it's wanting to push. So may not give the setup that I'm looking for. Also on the hour chart, it does look quite bullish up here unless it can break down this 147 red. If it can do that, then it'll probably start looking a little bit bearish, and that's what we want to see is those shorts start to win. So 147, can it break the previous body of this previous candle, start going red? Hmm. Tough Built has started to sell products on Amazon's Italian and German websites. Okay. Definitely add TBLT back up there. May be interesting, but it's just not a huge mover on today. Kind of have to see what it wants to do. Only up 2% since the open. So not super interesting. So now this one is forming a little top here at the 150s. Draw a bit of resistance up here in these levels. 150 to 167. And we're going to see what happens next. I'm gonna kill these lights, because I am not about to sit here. These lights on. Yeah, that's better. All right. So I'll continue trading and working. See what happens. Let's get paid. Oh yeah, I need to do that too. TBLT. Monday morning should get a bit more sell-off than that. Virax got a nice little pop-up here, but we haven't seen shorts win on that yet. Only gonna focus in on these green stocks for now. Probably take a quick little entry on something. What's up, SB MAIA? Let's see what that thing's doing out there. Oh my goodness, what in the world happened over here? MAIA going crazy. I think that was on one of my scans. That's crazy. What in the world? Man, why is there so many things just popping with no reason this morning? I mean, absolutely no reason. And it's also low volume, so we'll see if it can actually compete on the day and try to stay up. But remember, this is another biotechnology company. So we'll have to see what this thing wants to do. As for now, let's see, anything else standing out that's green? Psych out, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. SB, I'm thinking it's gonna come out of that halt and do another SIGA. Okay, it just opened up as well. Let's go look at it. So it came out of the halt, coming down just a little bit, getting some pops up, pops down. Will retail traders buy this high? Because this is definitely a short position. Yeah, probably. Well, I didn't see any. It says, let me see what kind of company this is. I know an IPO. Let me see what they're working on. MIAI. Finance. Yeah, I saw it. Wait, what? What is MIAX? MIAI. Did I type MA? My bad. MAIA. Okay, so biotechnology only has 9 employees. They're working on a company engages in the discovery, development, and commercialization of targeting cancer. See, this has nothing to do with monkeypox. This is just insane. I guess it's a FOMO move. I don't know what this is, but that's crazy. The company's lead program is THIO, a potential first in class cancer telomere targeting agent in clinical development. Yeah, I've seen these fall before, man. And the crazy thing is, like, think about it. Out of everything that was moving, the most interesting one to me right now with the setup is I don't know. None of them have real news, so I don't really know what would be the most interesting to me. TBLT still looking like wants to let the shorts win a little bit more. OTRK, I was looking at, it's up 126% for a little scalp, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that either. Where is the SPY? SPY looking like 409, went up there to the 413, so definitely holding up those 400s now. Where's oil? The oil come on down. Oil at $93. Come on, break that 90, baby. We've been waiting forever for you to break that 90. Coming back into this level again, felling through this 200 SMA. I love it. I just need to see it break this 90. And NQ is piling up as well through the 1300s, man. Ben was talking to me. He was like, man, it'll never get up there to the 1300s. I was like, bro, this is an inverse head and shoulders. It's going, man. Previous resistance. All right, so TBLT, less and less volume down here as well. Less and less people caring about it. But we need to see those shorts win on the day. MIAI, look at that dump. Look at that dump. No reason to be up, about to take souls. They're in clinical trials. They've proven nothing. Nothing. Why? Why these rips? Just a dangerous stock, man. Monday morning and Monday mornings and Fridays are literally the most dangerous days to trade. Now, if you're trading with 20,000 shares and you bought for a 2 cent move here, you would have got blessed. But what's the risk? That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, bro, I'm not buying a top like that. This thing's gonna come all the way back down here to $7. Look at it, still piling down. 850s. TBLT. This one is one that I was interested in, but it continues to have problems with the 150. It's gonna have. I need to see the shorts knock it down for a retest to those highs of the 150 is what I would like to see. Very cheaper one, and I think if it can drop back down here to maybe this hour 290 MA of the 110s, that would be perfect for a retest of the 150s. That would be a 40-cent win. So I'm definitely gonna keep that one on watch for the shorts to win on it. And there she comes, coming on down. That's what I'm saying, man. You just gotta know the tricks of the market, man, and know what day and what time that you're in. A lot of tricks being played here. Virax dropping on down as well off the 13s down here to the 11s. It already had quite a bit of a fall off, and this was just a little bit of covering today. I'm thinking it can get on down, get on back down here though. It didn't have any reason to pop up like that. Lot of big failures today on Monday morning. But there definitely was some opportunity, some dangerous opportunity up here at the beginning. 8 came down, dipped, and held this $8 right around the $8 level for a whole dollar resistance. Ripped up $5 there from 8. All right, now OTRK is beginning to show us the shorts want to win. Would love to see them get it back down here below the 125s, all the way back down here to the 110 area. As long as it holds green on the day, I'm looking for a retest of that 150 later on in the day, possibly. RDBX. OTRK. Go ahead and get on down here through this 125 level. But as of now, the hour is red, so we gotta let this hour close up and probably let the next one close up as well. We want to see a big short win, a push to an extreme there. TBLT. MAIA, big wicks, big shorts coming in there, moving that price on back down to where it should be. They're doing their job. And it's actually kind of just like SIGA. It's a hype thing from Friday. Friday people absolutely took this thing to the moon, and then it fell back down. And they're probably like, well, it did it once, it can probably do it again, which they were right out of this from the 6 up to the 9s, but you just got to take that profit. Very unpredictable one with no catalyst. Somebody just hit me up in the Discord, sound like. Let's see. Oh, also, if you guys have any kind of charts or anything that you want to show me during the stream, the Discord is always open for that. I can look at them in the Discord and visualize them. as well for what you're seeing. Actually, I might just open a voice chat if you guys want to talk to me. Let me see if I can open a voice chat here in the day trade. Mm, stocks and futures, day trading. Hmm. How would I go about doing that? Voice hangout, and I want to create new channel, day trading voice hangout. Okay, that'll work. All right, and if I need to add anybody else, I will. But let me see if I can get this kicked off. Okay, so I opened it. Can everybody access this thing? Yeah, everybody should have access to the voice channel now. So if you want to jump in there, you can say something. And yeah, in the Discord. Actually, I might need to drop the Discord link. Expire, never generate link. Okay, that's it. All right, so I'm dropping the Discord link here, and you guys can hop into Discord and talk to me if you want. I'm in the day trading boy. I just named it day trading voice chat or voice hangout or whatever. MIAI going on down to the depths. TBLT shorts have not won on that one yet. Let me see. Okay, GOVX. All right, SB. GOVX. Looking at these scans, GOVX 47%. It was down 13%. It kind of came back up, taking a little pop back up there to the 401s, but it is still red on the day. TBLT. Hmm. SIGA holding above the 15s, only up 1% today. Not a lot of faith in SIGA. Take MAIA off. It just has no reasoning behind it. Well, a lot of these moves have no reasoning behind it, but OTRK, I just want a little pop. You like get a couple hundred shares, maybe 600, 700 shares, and just a little pop on OTRK. But I need to see a new extreme formed on it, which we may see here shortly. And just want to see a return to this level of the 155s. But if it crashes way too much, then oh well. Down here, the 9 EMA on the hour chart is right at the dollar. And if it goes under a dollar, it's over anyway. I'm not trying to... Let me see what red on the day is for it. OTRK. Yeah, red on the day would be 70 cents. So it's got a ways to go to get to 70 cents. I'm thinking that people will try to lift it up at least one more time in the day. So look how much room that is from that 70 cents. Right there. So plenty of room for them to try to react to it. Almost 40 million shares traded on it as well. Volume on TBLT has dried up. Almost 100,000 shares and very choppy as well. No real strong direction anymore. Look at PGY. Let's see. PGY. I am currently on in the voice chat as well on Discord. PGY 30 bucks came from 21 up here, but if you're gonna go long, did you miss the boat? It came down in here over the weekend and then had a big pop. So you would just have to kind of hope that it continues up above 31. Let's also look at the volume here. Did it ever reach a million on any of these? Never reached a million shares traded on any of these candles. So not a lot of strength over there. All right, OTRK coming back into this level, 129. But see, this is what I'm looking at. When I see something like this, OTRK, and it's a red hour chart, usually this is where if it was a green hour chart, I'd be like, okay, it's bullish. But with it being a red one, I'm thinking it can continue down through this level of the 125s. So we'll see if it actually does that based on what we're seeing on the hour chart and the 15-minute. Very bearish movement there. Yeah, SB, you saw it when it was $10. Yeah, PYG, it's one of those crazy ones. I believe it was a pharmaceutical as well, I think. Let's see. PGY Tech. No. This is a cybersecurity one. I think it was. Let's see. Technology develops intimates solutions. No, loans and assets. What? This is a whole different one. Okay. Loans and assets, artificial intelligence. That's it's very peculiar. Monkeypox is in big play right now. Yeah, monkeypox has been doing his thing, man. And see, this is what you don't want to get trapped on. The 5 minute look is starting to form a little candle here above the 129, but look at how red this hour candle is. And so at this point, this hour candle won't close until the 12:30. So it's still got 28 minutes to decide if it wants to continue down. And this is not where I want to be buying. Not obvious enough. TBLT starting to push down as well. This is another pattern that we saw on Friday with TLBT. I got in on Friday down here. This thing bounced into these levels of the $7. No, not the seven. It was 725. That was a previous level that it had touched. So I just jumped in to see if it can just give a quick bounce before the close. It did give a quick bounce, but it just couldn't hold up. Not enough volume there. And now we see TBLT coming on and sinking, going towards red on the day, only up 2% on the day. But just giving OTRK time. Very low float, micro float, very cheap stock. Could easily revisit this 150 level, which is where I'm trying to get it. And then red on the day is all the way down here is 70 cents. So I really don't think it's going to float all the way to 70 cents without any pops back up. Especially not with that amount of volume. Let's see. It's Tesla and TC. Very low volume there now. Previous candle was 644,000 shares traded. So big fish can swim on this one, but I don't know if they're going to be willing without a true extreme drop through this 125. And then even if it drops through the 125, does it have a reason to come back up to these highs of the 150 and re-challenge this short level here of the 150 up to the 170? It is super low float though. Virax continue to push a little bit higher to the 12s there. Still red on the hour chart, up 63%. Now GOVX going right on back down, popped up to that 4, already giving back already giving back 20 cents. And that's why we don't really mess with those red day stocks, because they have such a already red bias on them from everyone. What's up? What's up, One Life? Yeah, I've been over here streaming. I told them, and I actually put it in the Discord. If you want to hop on and talk to me, you can do that in the Discord through the voice chat. Um, if you wanted to. But yeah, I had meetings this morning. I was not streaming at 8 o'clock like normal. My meetings kind of ran over, but I got everything hashed out, so I was able to come back on before lunchtime and kind of do an overview analysis. And what I've been seeing is a lot of crazy moves with no catalyst. So it's been, I'm glad I missed a lot of it. I mean, a lot of it I wouldn't have traded anyway because it never did the setup. But I especially on like MAIA, this bad boy right here is just throwing wicks all types of directions. It came down here to 650, popped up here, and now is getting major short resistance over these the $9 level. So I'm expecting a pretty nice move down at some point. VRAX. I don't even know if being streamed today. I really don't. I didn't talk. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Hey, Ben popping in there right now. I was about to say I didn't know if you were streaming today, but yeah, my meetings ran long, and so I had to postpone the stream. But I did say I was going to stream, so I wanted to go ahead and do something, some kind of analysis today before it got too late. Oh yeah, you just finished. Nice. Did you end up buying anything, Ben? Or did you stay away from the craziness? He said, "No way. No way, bro. Yeah, we got I don't even understand some of these moves. Some of these moves are up 100%, I guess just because they feel like it. Like I was looking over here on my scans and I see 100% movers all over. MA whatever was ripping earlier. SB called it out and I was like MA, I saw that Friday and that thing was, yeah, I mean it was just too far gone. That thing was ripping. CYAD, let me maximize this. Red on the day. I was interested in OTRK for a retest of the 150. It's at the 130s right now. I wanted to see it come down to at least like the 125s and see if it could reach an extreme, but I don't know if it can. It's got almost 40 million shares traded. That's why I was kind of like, I don't know what it can do today. And the float is under 11 million, whatever the float is. So we'll see on that one. But the thing is, these things are ripping with no news. So I'm wondering, can they have a second move later on in the day with no news? You know, those crazy little pop back ups that we like to look for. Virax, I just this big candle right here just doesn't isn't too appealing to me. It came up here to almost $30, dropped to $5, had a pop back up to like the halfway mark of the body of this candle here from 19 down to 5, and I just that one just doesn't resonate with my soul. GOVX also looking like death. TBLT, they are now selling things in Germany and I think Italian stores, but they're only up 1% on the day, so not a lot of excitement from them. And then MAIA, which I believe is going to end up dropping through the floor as well. They have no proof of the cancer treatments that they're working on. Everything's clinical trials, and still it rips. H HKD HKD looks like it's halted going up right now. This one went from 275 up to the 476. I mean, how do you even say, oh well, this is where I should buy, this is where I should sell? This thing is insane. Coming up here to the 270, or what is it? 475s multiple times up there. Yeah, I want to touch that with a 40-foot pole. Let me go look at the news on it. HKD. Very low volume every single day. Only 264,000 shares, and that's not what I'm looking for. That's insane. Let's look at this daily chart. So on the daily chart here, we see 485s just about was reached twice, and kind of sitting flat here with at the 400 as a little bit of resistance. Just open back up here. Let's flip back over here. Look at how low this volume is. This volume is insane. You could probably move this stock by buying 2 shares. Look at that. Insane, bro. And I don't like those kind of moves when people aren't interested. Like this is like mechanical motion is what it looks like. Very little, just popping into support and demand levels, getting people in, taking people out. I don't like it. MAIA popping back up there to the highs here. 934s was the previous level of resistance. Still confirming more and more short resistance up here. I'm thinking this thing is going to dump after a while. This one, OTRK, As of right now, 128. The hour chart is still red, so this isn't a trade that I would take. We need to see it come down a little bit more. Has the VWAP up here 10 cents to the 140, but I'm thinking it can go down a little bit more here. Sitting right on the 15-minute EMA. Looks like a double bottom, but I'm thinking it can dive some more. Virax turning around there. We thought it was going to get back up to 13s and having a nice little descending candle there. MAIA popping up there again. Man, I'm expecting a big short off this 925 level. All of these are shorts losing, but it made a high, but it's making lower highs every time. It's gonna need to break this 950 and push shorts out, but they may get aggressive at that 950. Especially with no reason to be up. Let's see if they can do it. 925s, 930s. Let's look at that 950 level. Small pop. 40s, 43s. Having some issues. There's the 50s. Let's see, will shorts hit them? Bang, bang. 50s. Ooh, those shorts loving it. That's what I'm talking about. That's some. Oh, yeah. Let's see if they can hold it down. MIA about to get absolutely destroyed under this 950 if it can't get through it and hold it. Only hasn't even reached 10 million shares traded on the day yet. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. I love it. Looking like they're trying to get it back down through that $9 here soon. We'll watch this dump and then we'll flip over to something else. 40s, 27s, a lot of bot motion here. Buying at random levels. Oh, Dane B's in here. What's up, Dane B? Sega, BBI. Yeah, it's not looking like they're letting it get back close to those 50s just yet. We'll see how this candle closes. This candle closes in the 5-minute candle closes in 2 minutes. Continuing to see a little bit of dipping. TBLT only up 3%. Had a shoulder here at the 836. We'll see if it can break now. It did this same move on Friday. Ben was me and Ben were on, and we saw it do a head and shoulders pattern and break the head. So it came up, it made a shoulder here on the 840, which is kind of a weird number. Came back to the 840s, and then on Friday it absolutely exploded down through the head. So I'm expecting a repeat pattern of that to break down this 816 here on TBLT. And now OTRK ready to go down some more as well. Come on. We want to see those extremes formed. Get on down there. Daniel B says, Hal, I still love you. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did turn off my lights because during this time of the day, it just burns me, man. It burns me. See, in the morning, it's darker, so the lights actually help. But in here, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I would rather not increase my tan that I already have. Worked real hard for it. Let's see. MAIA coming on down, just like we were saying, below this 950. I'm thinking this thing's gonna dump hard. That $9 break is gonna be vicious. Let's see. BBY said, taking his time about the dump, but with all of these top and tail wicks, this is just more and more confirmation for the shorts to get in. Okay, OTRK has about 8 minutes to close this candle. Came down into this range before of the 130s. Was looking for it to break down these levels of the 128s here. It is below the 5-minute EMA. So looking for it to start dumping through that 125. Haven't seen a real distinct pin buy up, so pretty sure it may or may not get it. Let's see, what's this volume here? Previous volume was only 200,000 shares, so yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna go ahead and dump. MAIA did break the nines. Very, very convincing downside pressure here. Needs to hold under the nines though. TBLT coming back to this flat top of the 850s. Very flat on the 15 minutes, so no obvious direction on that one either. Where are the extremes? The extreme lows on the day. Looking to buy this thing. MAIA giving the shorts more opportunity to enter. Has a big short area right here from the 925s up here to the 970s. Huge short area up there. So about 40 cent, a 40 cent area there that it will have to push through to continue bullish. Let's see if it comes up here. What will it do back at this level of the 935s if it gets there? Pushing to the 925s, right under the 925s there. So the previous level was the 950s, so it is moving down on them. Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to die here soon. Volume running out over here. TBLT 875 will be that next level that it will be looking at. OTRK, seeing it come back up here. Previous bottom was the 132s. It has 5 minutes left on the close, so we're gonna let this hour candle close and see where it closes, and can it challenge this 125 finally. All right, there's the dump on MAIA going back through the $9. Little bit of indecision under that 925. Can it go ahead and get that drop? Well, Daniel B, he might still be in here, man. He might not be asleep, man. He might just be chilling. Then again, he might be working on something or whatever. If he's already done his stream. I was just trying to go and see if I can make me some quick lunch money. If not, I'll be back tomorrow and see if we can get some actual moves that make sense on some news that makes sense. Because all of these biopharmaceuticals, I'm not scared of them, but it's like, why are you up? Or why are you up so much? And I'm pretty sure the answer is, well, you missed the move, buddy. You know, the ship has sailed. So if you want to get on to go back to the graveyard, come on aboard. All right, OTRK coming on down. We'll see if we get any kind of buying pressure coming into this end part of this candle. Looking for a break of the 125. It's caught all the way back up with VRAX though in volume. Both of them almost have 40 million. Hopefully those accounts don't freeze. Yeah. Okay, so we're seeing VRAX pushing up above the 1262s here. Has a top on the hour chart of the $14. So let's put that out there for the resistance, a little resistance level up here. That is coming back into. All right, OTRK about to dump and make that extreme move to the lows. The red on the day would be 70 cents down there. Come on, buddy. Get that push. You know you want to. About to create those extremes. Get away from that VWAP. $75's getting barely got nudged there. Not seeing anything over the 70. Okay, there's a 77. There's an 80. So getting a little bit of a push on the hour chart. Still red though. 82s. Just not wanting to get into that level to test those shorts out. Okay, so we got a little bit of pressure under here at the 128. We're about to close this candle up, so new candle open there. Previous low was the 127. Looking for it to go ahead and break this low of the 127, 125 level. It still has not created any kind of extremes that look good. Kind of hanging at this EMA a little bit too long for longs though, probably, and get impatient. But this would only be 20 cents back up here to the top of the 150s, which I don't know if that's worth it. VRX flattening out, was not able to break that level. Let's see if it'll break the body 1250s here. Looks like it wants to continue up a little bit. Maybe a 3-bar play here, touching. Small breakout again. It's not powering through. Go ahead and get that power play. Where are those 90s at? Okay. 82s. Where are those 90s? Coming back up here to the 320s. $13.30s back into this resistance level. Will it get punched? A little bit of struggle there. So far on these, this is what I'm not looking for. I want to see the shorts win to the downside on a green day and then cover. That's what I'm looking for. MAIA continuing down through those under the 9. Was not able to hold those up. TBLT continuing flat as well. No extreme form to the downside. And then OTRK has a whole hour to mess with this candle. So we really don't know what this candle is going to do. It could just dive. Green on this candle will be back up here to the 133s. We'll see. I may give it a play just to see if it can come up. But it's still red candle. It will have to come all the way to the 131s for entry for it to be a green candle. 132s. But as of now, looking like it wants to test that 125 level first. $15-minute continues to look bearish as well. But that 125 is trying its best to hold. VRX, I really expected it to just explode through, but still struggling in this short area. Running out of the demand and entering a supply area. All right, VRX opening up back in this range, so looking like it wants to come down a bit. back towards those 1300s. I mean, not 1300s, 13s, through the 13s. Okay, OTRK got down here to the 125s for a little quick test. Still got to give that one some time though. $132. All right, so I'm coming into lunchtime. It's almost 12 o'clock where I am. I'm probably gonna do the stream, probably maybe like 30 more minutes, just doing some analytics. I will keep OTRK on the watch just for a little pop. I'm not looking for a lot from it. Even a return to the 137s. I mean, I don't need much, just 10 cents. You know, and I'll be okay with that. But Virax is coming on down. Never did give the setup. It may come down here and test the 11s, but on the day, you have to look at how much time is still left in the day as well, and how much time it took it to get up here. Let's see, it took it, what, 2 hours to get up here, and it just sat up here for 2 hours, and now it's looking like it wants to come down. TBLT has the same pattern. Like I said, Friday, this is the exact pattern that stopped me out. It had an inverse head and shoulders, shoulder here, head here, shoulder here, and it came back and broke the whole thing down. Let's also look at the volume here. Volume still looking like 120 or 120, almost 3,000 shares traded down here in this level. Problem is, it's already done the double bottom. It had a double bottom here, 129, and it's already failed it. So the double bottom play is probably out on this one. Even though it looks like it can recover, I don't think it's going to recover here in an hour. MAIA coming on down to the stupid line, or VWAP, getting a little bounce. People think it's going to go back up. So we will see them destroyed here. Let's jump back over here to the scan and see if anything else new popped up. Nothing. All right, well, OTRK will be my main watch if it wants to pop back up a little bit. But other than that, I'm just going to kind of leave everything alone. Coming back, let's see, what is this? 132, 125, trying to hold those 125s up. Still got too much time on the clock though. Virax re-challenging, just like we just saw MAIA do. Re-challenged that high, came back up and finding more resistance, giving the shorts more reason to short here. What I realized is, like, people that have those big accounts that trade these, you know, it's almost like they can trade with the mindset of, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, they're like, hey, if it blasts off, we're gonna get paid. But if it doesn't, we got our stop loss in and we're good to go. And that's kind of like where Virax has everybody sitting right now under that 13, this third, or right over this $13 level. It's like, if it happens, it happens. If enough crazy people want to buy here, they'll get paid. What's up, SB? SB back in the building. Woo, Little bit of pump down right there out there 1350, right under the 1350 levels. And here comes the dump. So this is confirming this double top here on the 5-minute and the 15-minute. And we'll see if it can go ahead and get down through here the 12 back under the 13s. Kind of getting choppy as well. Getting a little hold up here from the 123s. Return to this level would be 10 cents here, 128. Could give that a try and risk 4 cents. But it's still red on the day. Or not red on the day, red on this hour candle. I love to see a green hour candle after this one closes. Have to go back to those rules, man. The rules have been keeping me safe, man. Just follow the rules is what I've been leaning on. SPY looks like it's come back down to the 4, finding a settling point right above the 410s. TBLT again with another failure here. Not able to get out of this long consolidation that it's in. Oh, another thing that I realized on day trades, you know, big money, they once the market starts moving and they can figure out what kind of retracements these tickers are doing, the push that they put behind it, like this is why I rarely try to jump into things that don't have any kind of heartbeat anymore. If it's flat like TBLT, I just don't even mess with it, because it's like, what I mean, even though it's volume getting traded in here, what kind of trend is being, and what kind of time is left on the day for a move to explode out of this? And is that move predictable? And at this point on TBLT, it's not predictable. It's just popping and dropping. MAIA. Remember the people buying at the VWAP about to get destroyed here. Let's go ahead and push them out through that $8. It'll be a what, 25-cent win for the shorts at VWAP. Below the 8. Huge bearish candle formed on the hour chart as well. Big, noticeably obvious resistance here as well now. So 875 was their resistance level. And we can also put another resistance. So we got an area here, 959 to the 875 there. Big resistance. Looking for the push all the way through the 8s though. This one continues to hold these levels. Only 30 minutes into this candle and very small movements now in this area. Not liking it. GOVX back up to the $4 again. It came back up here twice. Still red on the day though. Came down, formed a little I don't even know if this is an inverse head and shoulders. Maybe this right here, 366, 360s, maybe that. But this back here is just dissension. Had a nice rip from the 360s up to the fours. But if you got a strategy to trade those red day stocks, then hey, good, have at it. Okay, so we're seeing the higher lows form on this one. Well, let's see, 133. Yeah, I think I still got to give it some time. Virax again back up to these 320s. Does it want to push now? Are those big buyers willing to enter this 13 level on a double top? Highly doubt it. MAIA trying to protect that $8, but the fail, I believe, is going to go ahead and take it on down. TBLT still flat. It looks bullish, but yeah. Only up 4% on the day, not an obvious one, and it loves to fail. 125s, come on down, buddy. It's a little higher low there. Okay, so this is another turn at the 125s that it's holding. So let me see if I want to give it a play here off these bottoms. Will it start making the higher 134s? Let's see. We'll give it a little bit of play. We'll just risk what, 3 cents, 500 shares for a pop back up here to the 139s possible. It's been holding this level a little bit. $29s. Do I want to give it a little bit of a play here? But that hour chart is still red. So it's still got room to come down. Do I break the rules and buy, or do I follow the rules and wait? I think I'm going to wait. Because this may be a bull trap. It looks good on these couple of candles, but the overall chart, the bigger time frames have to give the confirmation. That being said, if it does raise up here to the 130s, I may give it a play on a green candle. We can see a hold those 130s. Virax, man, these things are taking forever to fail. Previous level 136, 129s. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a play here for the break of the 30. Yeah. See if it can hold up this level one more time of the 125s. Red now. Let's see, bottom 124s. And now the 15 minutes going back red. I don't like that. I don't like any of that. Okay, there's gotta hold the 125 here. Verax. I'm gonna get rid of TBLT. It's just not obvious. No one wants it. GOVX still red on the day as well. Get rid of those. MAIA, no reasoning there. And I just don't think it's just not competing on volume. So yeah. This one got a little pump back up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a play over those 30s is what I'm thinking. And see if it can get the start to hold those 32s up there. Yep, I'm gonna give it a play here and use the 125s as an out. It's almost all it needs is the 32s up there to be green. So, and actually, let me add 100 more shares real quick. Well, never mind, not adding 100 shares. I will look for that 125 to hold up. So I put my stop at 124 and put that order in there for a sale at 124. Is that right? Yep. Yep. So looking for it to pump up. If it doesn't, oh well. About to go green on this hour candle as well. Just looking for a return back up here to maybe the 139s if it can get it. But it's held in this area for a little bit. So giving it a play. Looking for this candle to go green is all we need to see. 132s. There was 832, but it didn't really pop through it there. Giving it a sec. 5-cent risk there. Can it hold those 30s up there? Can we see 32s here? It's got one level of resistance here at the 136. Looks like it's going to come and stop me out. Even if it does, it's okay. I got my risk managed. Looking for at least a test up to the 137, but it may not be able to keep it up. Was looking for those 30s to hold though. Just could not get it. $25 hard stop. Thinking this thing could go ahead and flip over green, but it looks like it wants to come down a little bit more. The low of this candle is the 124, which is my stop as well. Getting a little pressure to the downside. Not looking like it wants to retest those 30s though. $27s. Will it come on down and break the 25s again? Will they allow that? And that answer is about to come up here. Break of the 25s is where we'll be out. Had plenty of time to kind of settle here. And it's one of those things, hey, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, oh well. Risking the 3 cents there though. There's a 29 pop there. Can we get back over the 29s? Can we get those 30s in there? Actually, let's see. What's the top of this? Top is the high of the 130. So a break of the 130, I'll add 100 more shares. Yeah, so I got my 100 out there and then 125 for 600 shares. All right, in there. Looking for it to push up just a little bit, and I will put my stop back in there for the 124 sellout if it doesn't want to push here. Looking for the 29s to play ball a little bit. 28s, 130s. Little bit of pressure in there on those 29s. Weird open right there. '30s. Can we see the '30s on the bid? And I'll look to start evaluating an exit. '30s, '31s. Looking for those 32s to push in. There's a 31 quick push. Was not able to hold it though. Can we get that hold over the 30s? The hour chart is looking a little bit better, but it's got to get those 32s up there to hold. It's got a lot of time on this candle this hour candle as well. Definitely was looking for those 30s to hold, but that was a failure. And now it's back red on the day, and I'm losing a little bit of confidence in it. My entry was 130 overall average up here, 130. So risking about 6 cents there on those 600 shares. Well, what I'm looking for in One Life is for the pattern to play out. I want this pattern to hold up here. If it holds in this level, great. If it breaks out of here, hey, let it die. But it is, I guess you could call it a little bit of nonsense, but it's like, if it holds, that's what I'm looking for. If it doesn't, hey, I risk the 4 cents or 6 cents, whatever it was. So, but the thing is, on these types of trades, the question isn't really like, hey, does this? It's basically a pattern play. Basically, if the pattern holds up, if a double bottom holds up, great. And at this point, it's got to get back up here to the 30s, which I don't know if it'll do. Danby says, think if I trade these patterns, the rest of the world is trading them as well. That may be true. But I'm wondering, is the rest of the world the buyers or the sellers? Is it going to be something that the buyers want to get into or the sellers? Because all I'm looking for is a cover. Threw a little wick up there above the 124s. We'll see if the 126s want to get challenged here and see if this pattern can complete. If not, I'll just be out. And at this point, what's this? The 125s will become that area. It is making a little bit of a higher low, but the 125s will become my stop out at this point. And just going to give it time to be unreasonably nonsensical. There's the 29s, 30s. And so at this point, if it breaks this high, I'm going to put my stop at the 25s. 25, getting ready to put that stop in here. '28s, just want to see those 32s come up and I'll move my stop up. And that'll be a 3-cent risk on this instead of a 4-cent risk on it. '28s. Closing this candle up in about 22 minutes on the hour chart. And my premise was, hey, can you hold the 125s? If so, great. Opening up a little weird candle there, 128. Will shorts be willing to cover above the 130s is my question. And that's what I want to see answered. There's the 129s, 128. So if it can start pushing out of here, 125s will be the bottom for me. Looking for those 132s to get tested here. 129s, just a small little tap up there. Can we get those 30s to hold? Okay. Did not break the new high. So previous level was the 129 there at the top that it slowed down on, was not able to break that or even give a little bit of a move above it. Don't like it because it's I don't know if this is consolidation or just a slow trend, but I would love to see it above 30s and start to hold. Need to see a little bit of volume pickup down here. But it's definitely tested this level and now it's holding in this level. So I don't think it's a super crazy entry or anything. It's just gotta let the pattern play. If it stops me out, if it breaks below that 125, I just be out. Plenty of volume on day 40, 42 million shares in there. One 129s. Can we finally see the 130s? 129s, 130s. And I'll be moving my stop up to the 125s if it can get out of here. Looking for the break of the 132 though. 131s. And then eventually I try to move it up to break even here. So another little failure. It's probably gonna stop me out here. Shouldn't be creating any new lows after a move like that. So it did fail that level. And at this point, it's like, well, if it stops me out, oh well. Opening up a new candle there. This candle is going to have to get back over the 128s, which I doubt it can do. Another shorts trying to push this thing down through the 125s. Can we get that quick short squeeze and then give up? So lower this candle is the 127. Another test of these levels of this EMA continues to test, and the shorts continue to push it down. Where will the shorts cover? 29. This is another try of the 30. It needs to start making new highs to look interesting to the longs. Where's the volume on this thing? Let's see how much volume has it been getting. Previous candle got about 200,000 shares traded. Yeah, okay. And there's no fear here. I don't really see a whole lot of fear. So I'm pretty sure it's going to continue down. At this point, my bias has changed a little bit. Plus, it's trading within the cents, and I hate when they do that. When they're not actually moving cents, they're just moving like 0.0 whatever out here. There's the break. Break of 125 is be game over. There it goes, dropping through. There's a drop. 125 there. Heavy test. Probably going to push on through and stop me out here. One 126. 127s. Opening up another candle here. on the 5-minute. Let's see how much time. The 15-minute has 5 minutes there. And still just not giving that any kind of covering. But not getting through the 25 either. So, you know, at this point, 25 will become my out here, 125. Been waiting on it. Let's see if it can hold up here. This is another chance for it to kind of at least try to get out of this area of 125. Shorts continue. They won 1, 2, 3 times. Will the fear ensue if it breaks the high of this candle, which is the 130? Looking for that fear factor. This is 4 times that the shorts have won, but was not able to bring it down lower. I mean, so up there to the 129s. If it can break these highs, I'll go ahead and move my stop up to 125. Previous level up here is the 137, which was the previous top or whatever that it tried to challenge and wasn't able to get through it. The low of this 15-minute candle is 125. So I don't want to see another anything get under this 125. I want to see it go ahead and get up and test. Where are those 29s? 29 right there. Can we see it go ahead and break that 30? '29s. Can we see those 30s start to pop in there? Very cheap price though. This hour candle will be closing up in literally 7 minutes. There's the 130s. Can we get that push or not? A little bit of excitement behind that. Can we get that push? '127s. Need to see those 28s hold up. Okay, so not holding. I need to go ahead and prepare myself for what's to come. A little bit more excitement. Can we hold those 128s though? Will the shorts get on for the ride? 125s trying to get tested again here at the end of this candle. Candle's still pretty red. Shorts have won 4 times without pushing it through the wall. So I'm wondering, you know, what this means. There's another chance that they can push it through the wall though. Opening again a little bit higher. Waiting for this candle to close. Crazy is holding right above this 125 like that. I didn't really expect it to do that. Need to see 27s hold on the bid here. All right, there's the break. Well, there was a little bit of a break. On the hour chart, 5-minute, 15-minute, all of them look bearish now. So my bias is completely switched. I believe this thing's going to stop me out. It's literally got 4 minutes to the bell, or not to the bell, to the close of this hour candle. Right above the 25s. Just not seeing that reversal that I was thinking was going to happen. Come on, man. Can we see those 26s hold? This will be 5 times that the shorts win if it holds on the 5-minute. Way too many times they've won. Yep, there's the out. There it is. So it was not able to hold this level. I was looking for it to get back up out of there. But yeah, bought up there. It looked like it was going to cross over that 132, but couldn't do it. Oh well. Advanced charters caught it on the first 2 waves, probably so. But what I was looking for is it to come down, tested this level, looking for it to come back through and test the level again. But I mean, like I said, I still got money to trade it again if I want to. But it's definitely gonna have to come back and start holding those 125s for me. And also, this candle is going to be closing in just a few minutes here on the hour chart. So we'll see what that looks like as well. Virax still pedaling. Okay, So that open is definitely not looking the greatest. Down there at the 118s. This is a flat level though, 119. Would love to give it a couple of minutes to see if it can test the bottom of this. What's this low? 118. So yeah, 126 may be a spot that I tried again, but as of now, I just gotta wait. '20s. $120, low 118. Anything else moving on the day? Not that I like. Gave that one a try. Virex getting another push up as well. Let's see, the high was 3. Slowed down so much. I mean, I'm thinking it's thinking at least test the 133s up here. It's got plenty of volume. Just got to get back through that level of the 125. But we'll see if this candle goes red as well. Virax heading back up to the top, 13s. All right, Dallas, peace out. Yeah, I tried, and I risked what, 3 cents. I probably got a little bit of slippage on that. Let me check. 7 cents. So I risked 3 cents on the stop and got a little bit of a slippage there. Now the top of this one is the 122s. Well, I'm about to jump off of here. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some other stuff done. I mean, I risked $40 red day today. Risked a little bit, looking for it. I mean, I kept seeing the shorts try to get it down through that wall, but they just were not getting it. And then all of a sudden it got there. It's one of those things you really can't say, oh, you know, it's anybody's fault. It's just like, oh, if it goes, it goes. But anyway, I'm about to shut it down. I will be back tomorrow morning. I don't have any meetings tomorrow that I know of. So be back at 8 o'clock. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and break this thing down. Let me see how long did I stream. Oh, 2 hours. Jeez, I got to get off of here. All right. But yeah, y'all have a great day. It's lunchtime. You know, things aren't going to turn around. They're just not going to turn around. And let's see. As always, appreciate you for chatting up. Appreciate you for all of your insight. I did give one of the bottom moves a little chance. May give it another chance. I got a little bit more money to trade, but we'll see. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Perfect.